I don't know why. So yeah, so here we are, live. I'm at Doylestown Airport, and yeah, just it's just kind of wild. So I'm actually looking at 729er, getting ready to do some. I guess I'm getting ready to do some pattern work because it's a little bumpy out here today. 92789er. So yeah, so here we are, first live, and unfortunately, what I wanted to do, I'm not able to do today. So I was gonna be flying with a guy named Jeff. Jeff is one of my Enon Tabernacle Baptist Church Bible study brothers, and unfortunately, the plane that we were gonna fly in, it's having some cylinder issues, and they're going to definitely be fixing that. But the other thing is, it's it's bumpy as heck. So I can't remember the name of that hurricane that hit Florida, but it was pretty bad. So it came through here yesterday. So where I am is I'm in northeast in Pennsylvania, close to Philadelphia. And hello, Airplane Fun. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. And so I was going to fly today, but it's crazy because when that hurricane came through, we just got like a lot of rain. And what's happening now is the hurricane has moved, up, and Hurricane Nicole. Thank you, Jesse Jackson, for that. Yeah, right. So Hurricane Nicole came through, tons of rain. It was warm, but it's really interesting. So when I woke up this morning, it was very warm. It's starting to cool now because there's a cool front or a cold front coming from the west. So right here at Doylestown Airport, I think the winds were being reported at 290 at about 14, gusting to 18. And so even if the plane wasn't down, 6086 Golf, which is the plane I flew in the last video that I just dropped with the father and son, and I just want to say that was one of my favorite flights. And the whole thing about this YouTube experience and flying and Russ can fly and all that kind of stuff, all of it is just about introducing people to aviation. I tell you, I love this stuff. I mean, aviation has like kind of taken over my life. It's just crazy. Hey, One Dog Geek, what's up? Good to see you, brother. Oh, this is so fun. Happy Saturday, Russ. Yes, nondescript aviation. How you doing? Good to see you. This is great. I'm having such a good time already. Okay, so welcome to Doylestown. I see an airplane getting ready to take off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you in to the FBO. Good morning, Rudy. Good to see you. Man, they're going to be bouncing around. So I don't know if you can see that airplane taking off in the background there. Do I got it? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, they're going to be bouncing around pretty good. So today the weather is less than optimal. Like if I wanted to come and like work on some of my like crosswind landings and that kind of stuff, it would have been good. But to take somebody up for the first time wouldn't have been good. So my first live was going to be introducing you to Jeff and all of that kind of stuff. Now, here's the thing. I want to fly with as many people as possible, and that's why I do this channel, because I want people to be introduced to aviation, and I want to be able to fly people. And just like you saw with that dad, good morning, Mr. T. Chris Carr, hey bro, what's up? Just as you saw with that, this is what this is all about. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to take you in there, and some of these people might be camera shy, and they don't know that I'm that I'm live today. These folks think I am absolutely out of my mind, but they have learned to embrace me and all my quirkiness and weirdness and this whole YouTube thing. Nico L, what's up, man? Good to see you. And thank you for being a member. I really appreciate it. It supports the channel tremendously. Members, I can't believe that you guys do this. This is so great. All right, so let's go on in. and maybe I can even introduce you to a few folks. And then I'm going to take you. This is the other side of Doylestown, and so you've seen me film a lot of things back there, you know. Yeah, lost the stream. I know it keeps coming out in and out. Sorry, it's just crazy. So I don't know what's going on, but when I went inside the building, it really just kind of dropped out. So all right, let's go on over to. There's some people over there. See you. We're live. So I told you, man, it's like it's just so crazy. I mean, but yeah, it didn't like being in the building for whatever reason, and I think because of the Wi-Fi and whatever. But yeah, so we're back, and a couple things I want to point out. So see that windsock there is pretty much standing on. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm back. It kept dropping. It's doing weird stuff. So there is a plane coming in for a landing. They look like they're getting blown around pretty good. Hopefully I got it in the picture. But yeah, let's see. See what they do. They're coming in. Look at that blown gun dropping down. Crazy. Yeah, not me. They got nice little left quartering or light quartering. Wow, look at that. Holy smokes. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my God. Ooh, ooh. They got it. Wow, that was crazy. All right, so let's go on out here and take you out to the tarmac. That looked kind of crazy. All right, so let's go out and meet little Sammy. Hey, what's up, Goose Man? And I'm sorry that this thing keeps dropping. So one of the things that I've learned is going live on my phone, not optimal. So the next time I go live, I'm going to basically bring a computer or something like that. So, but anyway, really quickly before this thing drops again, and again, but yeah, I know it keeps dropping. It kind of sucks. It doesn't like being on the phone. I guess lives are made more for computers or whatever, and you're sitting down and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. But at any rate, look who it is! It's little Sammy! So yeah, so this is one of my favorite little airplanes, I tell you. It is a Cessna 152. It has a 105 horsepower engine, and it is crazy. I love it. Now, I would not fly this thing today. And look at this. Brave. Very brave. I mean, you talk about some crazy flying today. They got that. I love the Cessna 152 too. That's the co-star of the show. You're absolutely right. Sub-Zero 369 live. Yo, what's up? So again, I apologize for how spotty this has been. I've definitely learned something on my first live. Definitely going to try to figure out how to boost the signal or really get down to figuring out how to do so it's on Wi-Fi so it's not as spotty, because for whatever reason it really didn't like being on my phone, number one, and number two, it didn't like being on LTE or whatever. So anyway, this is little Sammy. Now let me show you something real quick. I have never flown this airplane. Yes, this also belongs to Doylestown, and one of these days I've decided that I've got to learn how to fly low wing. I mean, how hard could it be? Now, I've never, I did a discovery flight in the low wing, but I've never gone up in one of these. And so definitely this is one of the planes that you're gonna start seeing in the future as well. 6860 Juliet. Is that a Cherokee 180 or 140? That is a good question. Hold on. I guess the best way to answer that question is to get in it. So let's go over here and see. Wait, Piper. Wait a minute. Okay, so wait, let's go over here. It's locked. How y'all gonna lock me out? Y'all lock me out. Yeah, it's locked. I don't know. I was looking to see if there was some markings out here. Flight where it says an Archer, which is the late model Cherokee 180. Okay, there you go. So yeah, so this is definitely one of the aircraft that I want to fly as well, and I just can't wait to give this a shot. All right, so somebody's taking off again. Hopefully I get them in the shot. There we go. They're coming up. Pilot's question, high wing or low wing? Team low wing for Low Dog Geek. I guess I just don't know enough about low wings yet to say. I will say that for me, only reason why I am partial to high wing is because that's what I did all my training in. So let me see. Airplane Fun says low wing. Yeah. So I guess it's like personal preference. The one thing I do like about low wing is because the one time I did fly in it, I was flying in the pattern and I was just able to see like the base, what they call base to final turn. I was able to, hey Rohan, what's up, man? I see you. I was able to see the runway, better. So, but yeah, I mean, I definitely want to take it, take a little, take an adventure and see. So before I sign off, I didn't want to be yakking too much. I figured our first live, I'll be short. Let me say nondescript high for now, just starting out, but probably low when I do cross country. Yeah. Also, the Cherokees are a lot more stable than the Cessnas. Interesting. So I'm gonna test that, One Dog Geek. I am gonna test that just to kind of see. So, but yeah. Oh, so let's go down the line. So they've got another one down here that we can look at, and then if there's any questions that you have of me while we do this, I figured I'd do the first live maybe about 20 minutes. I didn't want to take too much time of your morning, but I definitely wanted to like talk to you guys all live, and this has actually been a lot of fun. And again, I'm sorry for the drop seas a couple times. So you've seen this airplane. Now I have a video that's going to be dropping not this week, not this Friday, but the next Friday, where a cousin of mine came in and I flew with her and her boyfriend. That's going to be an awesome video. So you've seen this. I've flown this a couple times. Good morning, Black Aviator 2021. And for those that don't know, One Dog Geek and Black Aviator 2021, they have YouTube channels as well. And One Dog Geek has got his instrument check ride next week. Everybody say, show One Dog Geek some love. Definitely say some prayers. When are you going to Buzz Hines Field? As soon as I make my flight out to Pittsburgh, and I'm going to make my flight out to Pittsburgh before the end of the year. Yes, you've heard it here first with Russ Can Fly here at the live. I'm going to make my trip to Pittsburgh before the end of 2022. So pray for me. But yeah, definitely be praying for you. And let me see. All commercial airlines are pretty much low wing or mid wing. So I'm guessing that's true. That's true. I heard a real airplane is But anyway, so this is the other low wing, November 8366 Zulu. Is another low wing aircraft that so Leading Edge Aviation is the flight school here at Doylestown. They have been awesome to me. I mean, as you can see, B, get away from me. Come on, man, beat it. You see, they let me come out here and just crawl around. Nobody accosts me. I mean, it's just they've just been phenomenal, and hats off to them. But yeah, so this is another one of their aircraft that belong to their flight school. All right, One Dog Geek, work your magic. 8366 Zulu, but it's flight aware, say it is. I know it's a Piper of some variety, but I don't know exactly what. Let's see. And I'm thinking this looks like a Piper. Oh, it's also an Archer. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, so this is, their other aircraft. Now this one, this one looks like it has definitely seen some years, but that's okay. I ain't mad at an older girl. But it's funny how these airplanes are locked. Never knew they could lock these things. Anyway, and I think this one has instrument rated. And then here's what's down here. Now I've never flown this one. This is their SP. Ooh, I heard a bounce. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was scary. I think we were almost getting ready to see an incident. I mean, that was pretty interesting. All right, so November 7, 903 SP. This is their SP high wing. I just don't fly that because it's just the most expensive one out of here. And last but not least, they've got another low wing out here. And just know that if you're ever in the Philadelphia tri-state area, Delaware, Pennsylvania, even maybe, Maryland, let me know. And, we'll hook up. All right. J 1966 Zulu 191, both airframes. Okay. And this is the last one. Now I can see that this is award. Any reviews for Brandywine Aviation? I don't know. I've never been out there, but I'll probably be showing up there at some point. So last but not least, a little Warrior 2, November 9er 280 Alpha. And then I always says, so this one is cool because it says Piper Warrior 2 on it, so I don't have to guess about that. But this is one of their other aircraft, and I think, I'm not exactly sure, but this one I think is a little bit more expensive than the other two. I'm planning on flying to visit my buddy in New Jersey. How should I contact you if I want to meet up? One Dog Geek, we'll definitely hook up offline. All right, we'll figure that out. So anyway, yeah. So this is a PA 28 161, which is interesting. Warrior 2 is a high 160 late model of my airplane. Okay, so one of these three, I just got to check the schedule, but I'm going to get in with an instructor. One Dog Geek, quick question for you. Is it going to be a long checkout? Will they make me do multiple? I mean, I've got almost, I've got, lots of hours in a high wing, probably 2 in a low wing. So I'm just curious, what do you think? Will they want me to fly like 2 or 3 times with an instructor? Just wondering about making that transition from high to low. Or if anybody else knows that question. So this is, what's going on at Doylestown. This is, my favorite, field for now. And I just wanted to, just share a little time with you. Let's see, what does One Dog see? I don't think it'll be a long checkout. You'll do stalls and slow flight and then landing. Okay, good to know. But I'd anticipate a little over an hour or so. Oh, that's not bad. I thought they'd want me to do like, 2 or 3 2-hour sessions or something like that. So, but yeah, so this is going to be my next challenge. So in 2023, here's what I want to say to you all, and, definitely be eliciting your prayers. I am going to start, jumping into some of these low wing aircraft. That's number one. Number two, I am setting a goal for myself to get my instrument rating in 2023. Yep, you heard it. I'm going to commit. Johnny DXer, Johnny, we've got to fly. I'm coming to Wings. You've been supporting me from when I had 20 subscribers. So Johnny, we're flying, baby. I'm telling you. I've got to get your contact information. We'll figure that out. So anyway, so those are the two things that I want to do. Now, just one last little thing. If you're ever around, if you're ever in Doylestown, if you see me, if I'm flying by myself, we're flying. Just don't even pretend like, it's not a thing. Just come on in and we're flying. I know one day, John DX, we got to make this happen. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can turn this around. I want you guys to see this takeoff real quick, because I'm telling you, that crosswind is really nasty. So check this out. He's coming up, making good power. He's already off. Look at that wing dip. All right, so one of the things I'm going to do right now, we're going to get ready to, end this live pretty soon. I'm going to wait for him to finish this pattern, because I want you to see this landing, because the last one was really gnarly. So just you can see this crosswind. So he's got a right quartering crosswind, probably somewhere in the neighborhood of like 7 to 8 knots. So it's going to be interesting. The first couple landings he did a pretty good job. So once we saw this landing, I'll wrap up for this first live. Is it closer? Is it possible you get a little closer? It's a little hard to see from this distance. Let me see. What I'll do is, let me walk back down here. And as I'm walking, I really thank you for taking the time to do this live with me. I'm promising, to do, this again. To me, this is fun, because I really get to see and reach out to you folks in real time, which is awesome. I want to thank you so much for your support of my entire journey. I've been at this for 2.5 years. There are some of you who watched those first horrible videos I made. Gus, 27 knots. Wow. And what's up, brother? I see you. Brand new pilot extraordinaire, Russ Can Fly member. I see you, brother. And listen, you got to knock the dust off of that new pilot's license, man. Come on, get in the cockpit. Let's make it happen. So anyway, I just want to thank you all, for your support. Because you guys, support this channel and you watch the videos, people have bought merch, and, there are members. I get to fly these people, and I don't have to worry about the financial burden. And you guys make that happen. And so I really appreciate that. All right, making my way. He's on downwind. What I'm going to do is turn the camera pretty soon and watch this landing. And I got to tell you, he's pretty brave. Now, I will say that it's 2 people in the airplane, so that leads me to believe that it's a student and an instructor. So we'll see what's going on. But I want you to just see how this plane gets tossed around. It's crazy. So anyway, I hope this has been fun. I hope that, you folks have felt that this was, worth it. But at any rate, I thank you guys for being a part of this stream. And we'll do this again. The next time, I think what I'll